from Zero Sun Games, and this is Astral Throne, an original Fire Emblem-inspired game in the structure of roguelikes inspired by games like Slay the Spire and Chrono, although it's not a card game. We've noticed rising interest in Fire Emblem-style roguelikes in the community, but one of the things people are apprehensive about is the idea of randomized encounter design, which is understandable. However, like Slay the Spire, all of Astral Throne's maps and enemy placements are designed by hand, with pockets of procedural generation here and there, and a large emphasis on reactive player choice for party composition and builds. In Astral Throne, a prosperous island kingdom was struck by a mysterious shooting star, blanketing the island in a thick starry fog. Anyone visiting the island, that is able to return anyways, has a hazy memory of it, and can only report on cult-like force that has taken over the royalty. It is up to you to get to the bottom of the mystery and free the land from this strange force. You progress through a run of Astral Throne through the world map, which offers a tree of various different combat encounters, events, shops, and boss fights. Your main form of player progression in a run is by building up your party of units. There are two types of units: hero units with their own backstories, motivations, strengths, weaknesses, and unique mechanics and stories. The other type is militia, who are mostly fodder, meant to build your ranks and customize your party makeup and builds. Gameplay throughout an encounter in Astral Throne is very reminiscent of Fire Emblem, relying on positioning, stats, weapon and magic triangles, and a back-and-forth style of unit-to-unit combat. Completing a map will have you accomplish one of various different types of objectives, often having the option of more than one per map, which runs the gamut from routing the enemy, to saving citizenry, to doing more specific actions like interacting with things in a sequence. Entering combat will grant experience, which will apply directly to your unit's stats, which are subject to different growth rates. Leveling up enough stats will raise your unit's level, which will allow them to learn a new skill. Proper distribution of experience and skill combinations will generally be the key to victory in later parts of the game. Skills can range from basic combat abilities to more utility-focused ones that synergize with one another. For example, here I want to kill this enemy with the bottom unit, but their turn is over. Thankfully, they have the patrol skill on, which automatically attacks enemies that move by them. And if I use the push skill on this unit... Very nice. In order to keep you from slacking or grinding, there are also round limits, which when reached will build that starry fog, sapping your health, memories, and experience. This might affect how you complete your objectives and how you deal with our implementation of permadeath. Permadeath works a bit differently in Astral Throne. If an ally unit's health hits 0, they enter a downed state, where they can't do anything. They, however, can be saved by another ally unit and are sent to the convoy to fight another day. However, if a map ends before a unit is saved, they're gone forever. Situations where you feel it might be worse to save a unit than to keep them alive might happen more often than you think. Since this is a roguelike with runs quicker than your standard SRPG story, we aren't afraid to present you with situations that require decisions that will heavily impact or even end the rest of the game, requiring a real start-over state. So, no more restarting a map because you lost a unit, now you have to deal with the consequences.